Hey guys, I got another original design for you. This is called the Interlocto fish. As you can see, it's got rainbow going up one side, black up the other side, and they're interlocking with each other in the middle. And it's kind of like an 8-pin hexafish, hence the name Interlocto, octo being 8. So this bracelet has 3 different color schemes you can do. You can have the interlocking one that is just one color up one side, one color up the other side, and then up the middle it's just like that. And then there's where you can have 2 alternating colors, but then different alternating colors on each side. And then there's where you can just do a symmetrical design. For example, if you just want it to be green, blue on both sides all up the way, or if you just want it to be rainbow all the way up, you can use this version. I'll be showing you how to make all 3 of these patterns in this video, so you can watch how to begin this bracelet and then go to the part of the video that shows how to do the color scheme you would like to try. Alright, here's my original design, the Interlocto bracelet. To set up your loom to make this bracelet, you're going to need 2 bar pins, a small base, and a large base. First, take your first bar pin with the arrows facing to the right and place it on your large base all the way to the end, like that. And now take your small base and place it on the other end, all the way down there. Take your next bar pin, and you're going to have it facing the opposite direction, so arrows facing to the left, and place it in the center, like so. Now we're going to be using these 8 pins to make our bracelet. So take your first color, whichever color you want to be at the beginning of your bracelet. You're going to take 2 and place it over these 2 pins and then over these 2 pins, so that you have essentially created an X using 4 pins here. Now take that same color and take one and place it first on this bottom left pin and then all the way up to this top right pin, and also it will be over these 4 pins. So each band that you place will be covering 6 pins in total. So take another band and you're going to place it like this one, except the shape is going to be mirrored. So you're going to start at the top left and go down to the bottom right, like so. Now grab your hook and you're going to loop up the doubled band on each of these 4 center pins, and that's all you're going to loop up right now. And so now we have this bracelet started, and you're going to start with your color schemes. The first color scheme I'm going to show you is going to be like this portion of the bracelet, where you've got one color running up one side, one color running up the other side, and then alternating in the middle. And I'm going to use black on one side, rainbow on the other side, so it will alternate black and rainbow in the middle. So to do this color scheme, you're going to take one of your colors, and whichever band you just placed, you can see right here that the last band I placed was on this peg. You're going to do the opposite and place a red or whichever color you're using here. And now you're only going to loop up the bottom band on the pegs that have 3 bands on them. And right now just the center 4 pegs have 3 bands on them. So take the bottom and loop it up. And next, take your other color and place it across these pegs. You can tell that this is your next one because the red was your last one, so you're placing it slanted opposite direction. And you're going to, again, just bring up the center 4 pegs that have 3 bands on them. Like so. And now you're going to take another one of your other colors, mine being rainbow, and now you're going to loop up all of the bands on these 6 pegs because all of them now have 3 bands underneath them. So take that first one and loop it over. And next is our black band, and you're going to place it like so, and loop up the 6 pins that you just placed a band on. And grab your next color, place it on your loom, and loop up the bands. Next color. Now these bands on the center 4 pegs are going to be pretty tight and tense, so definitely be gentle when you pull them up. You don't want to snap a band, that would not be good. Okay, after a little bit, your bracelet will come out the bottom. Just pull it on out, and you'll find this little circle of 4 ends of a band, and that'll be what you'll use to clip it later on. And now I'm going to show you the second color scheme. This one right here. It's where you can have alternating black, blue on one side, but then black, green on the other side. And then you've got black, green, blue, black, green, blue in the middle. So, here we go. Whichever color you want there to be 2 of, go ahead and take 2 of them, and you're going to put one on, then bring it up, and then put the other one on, and bring up all that. And now whichever colors you want to be your stripes, go ahead and grab them. I'm going to use red and blue. Take your first one, and you're going to place it, and then bring it up, And then you're going to place your other one and bring the bands underneath those 6 pegs up. And so you're just going to repeat this pattern, black, black, color, color, black, black, color, color, or whichever colors you may want to substitute for black. But I think black works nicely because it's nice and bold and it stands out. Alright, you can start to see my different color patterns developing. And to do the third color scheme, which is pretty much just symmetrical on both sides, the same color pattern on both sides and then going up the middle, you are just going to do 2 of each color that you would like to use. And I'm going to use rainbow. So first I'm going to place a red band. Bring up all the bands beneath it. And then I'm going to place another red band, slanted the opposite way. And this way you've got red on both sides, which is why it is symmetrical. If you try to do a rainbow color pattern and just do 1 of each band instead of doing 2 at a time, like red, red, pink, pink, it'll pretty much just end up looking very scattered and random. So this is the best way if you want it to look nice and symmetrical. The idea is just 2 of each color at a time, so you don't have to do rainbow. You could do a pattern of 3 alternating colors or 7 alternating colors or whatever you want to do. Okay, what is that? That's kind of weird. Anyway. Alright, so now we've got our bracelet nice and long. We've got our clip ready, and we are ready to end this bracelet. So, the first thing you need to do is identify which one is on top, and in my case, it's going to be this orange one that goes diagonally this way, and you'll need to know that in just a second. But now you can just take up the bottom layer of bands so that there is only 1 band left on each peg. So just bring that lower band up and over. Alright, now whichever band you just identified was on top, in my case it's from top left to bottom right, you're going to bring each little fishtail part back to itself. So since the top one is going this way, you're going to bring this furthest one up to here, and this one up to here, and this up to here. That's just to make sure you've got it symmetrical and you've got the right band and everything. Now these outside 2 that you have not yet moved are going to just go to the nearest ones here and here. Now you're going to move the bands on the center well, the bands on the outside to the center. So take all 3 of them on your hook and put them on here, and make sure you've got all 3 of them. You don't want to drop any of those. And take all 3 from this side and place all of them on as well. Now take whichever color you would like to use to finish up this bracelet, and you're going to make a cap band and put it on your finger. Now stick your hook down through this hole so that you've got all the bands on that hook, and grab both ends of the cap band with your hook and pull it up on through there, and retrieve the other end of your cap band from your fingers. And now you can take this off the loom, and you're going to grab your C-clip. You can pull that out a little bit, straighten it up, and you're going to put those 4 ends of that black band onto your clip. And then once you've got all 4 ends onto your clip, you can take that off of your hook, and now you can bring it around, and you should have 4 ends of a little round band from the beginning, and those 4 are what you're going to put on your hook. So grab those real quick, and there you have it, your finished Interlocto bracelet with all 3 color schemes. I hope you liked this video. Remember to subscribe, comment, like, and stay tuned for more epic bracelets coming soon. Thanks for watching.